Marcus Buchecha Almeida, what a performance. 2-0 in MMA. Absolutely destroyed the competition. Kangji won. Marcus, you must be delighted with that. Did that kind of go perfectly for you?
Yeah, I think it was just like you said, perfect. The game plan worked really well. I knew he was like a really dangerous opponent. 5 fights, 5 knockouts. So I knew it wouldn't be an easy challenge for me, but that's what drives me, like challenges. So it was just perfect. So I'm glad I could use my jiu-jitsu, my striking. I was feeling good, and everything worked out really well.
You seem to use the teep really well just to give him something to think about. How difficult has it been to make this transition and to find those takedowns in comparison to when you're competing in jiu-jitsu?
Being honest, like I'm training with the best guys in the world, like my opinion, because I have a lot of heavyweight training partners, American Top Team, and I have all the support of Evolve MMA team as well. So, and training with those guys every day, it's being perfect. So I have great coaches. Stevie Moko on my wrestling, helping with my wrestling, Catel Cubes on my striking, Leonardo Vieira with my jiu-jitsu, and Conan Silveira, head coach. So it's Diego Lacerda, my conditioning coach. So it's everyone's like have a little piece of that to make the fight looks like that. So I think that's a teamwork right there. Of course, there are like great names as teammates training every day, doing sparring, doing like on the daily basis. So I just feel blessed to have all these people around me.
How big of a factor was his power, and how important was that when you were making your strategy to avoid those hands?
Being honest, heavyweight division, that doesn't matter who it is. A guy of like 120 kilos got power in the hand, so it doesn't matter. Like, so it's not just him, but everyone in the division got heavy hands, but he has too. And I knew I have to be really careful and I can't do mistakes. No one can, because most of the fights is like decided by one punch. So I didn't want to take the chance. So I'm training really, really smart. I'm training a lot, and I'm glad I could like put my game plan in the fight today.
When Aryan Bilal won the title, he actually said on the microphone, Kang is the one who most deserves the title shot. So to be able to finish a guy like Kang pretty easily, if we're being honest, how much confidence does that give you moving forward, and how pleasing is that for your progression in MMA?
It feels great, right? Because he was like a big challenge, like Anderson, the first fight, because he is a legend and he was a tough fight for me as well. So, and both of them they have a lot of experience, and for sure now I'm feeling like, I'm going to the right path. I'm going to the right way. So, but I'm still just 2-0, just 2 fights. I have like 5 minutes of octagon time, so that's not much, right? So I need like a lot of experience yet. I need like to fight more, so to learn the game. So I'm not rushed. I'm taking step by step, day by day, and learning the game, enjoying the ride.
We talk about Kang's power, but what about your power? Now, when you had him up against the fence, you were cracking him with some uppercuts. I think the microphone was right there, and you could really hear those shots. Were you quite pleased with your own power when you did catch him and the way you were able to soften him up to get the submission?
Yeah, I think that's what MMA is about, right? It wasn't jiu-jitsu. I think if I just try to grapple with him, it would be perfect for him, because then he just have to worry about the jiu-jitsu. But when you mix with punches and like control with wrestling, so I think that's the beauty of the MMA. That's the magic of the sport. So you have to think fast and mix everything. So that's the mixed martial arts, right? So that's the perfect name for that because of this. So I think I could mix really well with punches and grappling and make the fight look like that.
It was a beautiful takedown. Could you talk us through what was going through your head when you managed to make the transition and then eventually find the choke? It was all so clean, and you look very smooth doing it.
Yeah, I think the takedown was like good timing, right? So when he kicked me, I I got like really, really the perfect timing, let's say like that. And once I got in the cage, I think the punches helped me to progress with my jiu-jitsu to move forward. And I think was just like a good night because I didn't rush anything. I didn't do any mistake. We studied each other for a while. I got like the push kick was like I didn't get like I think I didn't get like really strong, but made him like respect a little bit more and making him worry because I think he was waiting for me to shoot like really fast, like the last fight. So, but I'm training a lot, so I'm not scared to be on my feet because I think as an MMA fighter, you have to be comfortable in every aspect of the fight. So I was really confident. I was really comfortable on my feet. So I think we would strike more, but I saw the opportunity to take him down, and I did.
Do you think it's fair to say you're one of the best MMA grapplers in the world now, having already proven very quickly how good you are in the circle?
Oh, and I'm far away from that because just like I said, I have 5 minutes of octagon time, and that's would be like too much to say that. Of course, I'm one of the best grapplers in the world, but in grappling, but in MMA, not yet, but I'm working to improve and to get better for sure. But I wouldn't say I am yet.
You mentioned a few names after the fight. What do you think is appropriate for you? You said 2 more fights before you're ready for a title shot. So what's the next step up for you? Which name is it?
No, I didn't say I have two names that we keep changing, but I didn't say two names before the title shot. I think I don't even think about title shot yet. Like just think like about my next fight right now. So being honest, I don't know. Was hard to find fights, and I just don't know. I don't like to think too much about one name because it keeps changing a lot. So I just keep training for not just for one more opponent, but I'm trying to get better, trying to like keep evolving, and that's my goal now. Because if I think too much about one name and this fight doesn't happen, kind of like a little frustration. So I don't want to think like that. So stoic mindset, and let's get better and be ready for the next one, whoever it is.
Anatoly Malakin said that Kang was going to win this fight easily. Does it feel good to kind of shut him up a little bit?
Ah, man, not really, because of course he saw just one fight, and I saw he was supporting a lot King when he fought with Amir. But of course, nobody saw me in MMA, just one fight, and King was like undefeated, 5 wins, 5 knockouts. So I think the odds was for Cam, being honest, but I don't care about that. I don't care about people's opinion. I'm just trying to get better, doing my job and doing my work, and it is what it is. But of course, feels good when people is wrong about me.
It seems like Anatoly is pretty interested in you. After the fight, he kind of challenged you on his Instagram. He said he wants a no wrestling, only striking fight, and that he'd finish you in one punch. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, but if he won a box match, so no, but yeah, I think he he has a big challenge ahead for the belt. So for sure it's gonna be a great fight. I'll be watching. But of course, I'm a jiu-jitsu, I'm a grappler. So always when I can use my grappling, I will use. So I'm not gonna just strike with someone like this fight. I was thinking about striking, but I saw the opponent for takedown, so I use. So I'm not gonna be those wrestlers, those grapplers that wanna just strike because feel confident, and I don't want to be one of those guys, right? I always promised myself that I never would like change almost 20 years of jiu-jitsu for like just 1, 2 years of striking. So of course I need to strike, I need to do the wrestling, but I need to mix everything and make like a perfect plan. So that's my mindset. So I'm not gonna like, okay, just grappling, okay, just striking, okay, just wrestling. So it's mixed martial arts, and that's the game.
With Anatoly picking Kang and also kind of challenging you on Instagram, it seems like he sees you as a threat or somebody for the future. Do you think the Anatoly fight is one that's going to happen a little while down the line?
I think he's a huge name of the organization for some one of the best in the world. And if I keep winning, eventually, I think we're gonna fight. Just like anyone who keep like a good winning streak, gonna fight each other sooner or later. So yeah, I hope like I can keep you winning, and I think he will keep you winning as well. And eventually we're gonna fight. But still, like I said, still learning. I'm still like just 2 fights, and I'm no rush to fight him or anyone. Just little by little, step by step, day by day.
Do you think Anatoly beats Aryan Bular?
I don't know, man. It's really hard to pick one of these fights, but will be a really good fight for sure, 100%.
It seems like a really incredible time for Brazilian fighters right now. You know, we've got Lineker and Bibiano upcoming. It seems like a renaissance for Brazil. Does it feel like that? The golden age is coming back for Brazilian MMA?
I hope so. We got Adriano Moraes too, the legend.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's good to see my Brazilian mates doing good, keeping getting belts, so keep like giving me extra motivation. So it's always good to see that for sure, 100%.
It's funny because after an amazing performance like that, I feel like the media always asks you about your next fight without giving you a chance to enjoy it. So how are you going to enjoy it, and when will we see you back again competing?
For sure, soon, like the beginning of the next year. So right now I'm gonna take a vacation because, as you guys know, my first fight's supposed to be February, right? And then got pushed for April, supposed to be with April with Kang, and got pushed for like August and got pushed for September, right? So since last December, I don't rest, right? So I kept like, I did like 5 camps, one after the other, so without resting. And now I'm going to Brazil to see my family because I haven't seen them in a while. So I'm gonna spend Christmas with them, reset my mind, and then come back to train for more in 2022. I hope I can get like way more fights done this last year. Done this year, 2021.
Well deserved. Marcus Buchecha, Almeida, what a performance. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for joining us and enjoy that vacation.